What's good, YouTube? It's Coffee, tapping back in with some more hip-hop news, y'all. Couple topics to get into, man. Everyone's going wild off this WACK100 Tekashi 6IX9INE situation. But before we get into that, man, you see the piece, you see the ice, Westsidegunn. Boom, 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 boom. That was probably bad as hell, but I had to try it, you feel me? But you see Westsidegunn unveiling this new jewelry, but a lot of different jewels there, but the main one is that piece to honor Mfdoom, man. That's dope, man. R.I.P. Mfdoom, and look how thick that thing is. And you see on the back, Buffalo Kids engraved. Westsidegunn stayed doing some fly-ish, man. Like, he's a fly individual. Him and Doom had a real close relationship, man. And once again, R.I.P. to Doom. Tap in, comment, throw a R.I.P. Doom if you were a fan. Drop your favorite tracks by Doom. So sad he passed. It's so odd still to this day. I mean, it's not really odd. I don't mean to say that. I don't want to disrespect him. What I mean is we didn't find out he passed until months later. You know what I mean? And then still until this day, I believe his cause of death hasn't even been revealed. So when I say, like, it's not odd, like I said, I don't want to disrespect him, but I just mean keeping it very quiet, very, personal to the family and everything like that. But Doom just seemed to be a very personal dude, you know what I mean? As a lot of people may know or don't know, Doom rapped before he was Mfdoom. You know what I mean? But he flourished in his career really took off after he donned the mask and took on the Doom persona. You know what I mean? So maybe there was just something about that why he, it speaks of his character that he just was kind of a quiet to himself person. You feel me? But once again, R.I.P. to him. That ice is dope. Westsidegunn. But here we go now, getting into the thick of it. Like I said, a lot of stuff unfolding regarding this WACK100 Tekashi 6IX9INE DJ Akademiks situation here. So I haven't watched it yet. Comment if y'all had. We'll get to that. We'll break it down. We'll react to what the fuck they're talking about. But like I always say, y'all, JayCoffeeTalk's a square. I love hip-hop. I love making content and blogging on the different things that I, like to cover, right? But, so I always put that out there and then speak on the streets, entertainment worlds being two different lanes. And then now we're seeing a lot of people, in the streets not feeling this situation with WACK100. You know what I mean? We know at the end of the day, it's all about business and all that. But at the same time, there's still principles and stuff like that. And WACK100 is more or less just showing us principles really go out the window with him. He don't give a fuck. It's all about the money. You know what I mean? I'm not even talking about no street-ish. I'm just saying, look at the man's character. Look what he did when Nip passed just for some attention. Look what he did when the Tupac movie was coming out. All the disrespect just to get promo on the movie. You know what I'm saying? We know what the deal was. That man was cut a check to run up the promo on that movie. But peep it, y'all. 40GLOCC and Mysonne both calling WACK out. Both these guys already don't particularly like WACK. We know with 40 and WACK, like, the beef is serious. Mysonne and WACK actually used to be cool. Mysonne was a part of Black Wall Street. Used to rock with the game or whatever. But first up, look at 40GLOCC, man. First, he got the 3 Amigos. As y'all know, he had the diss back in the day, the 3 Amigos, where he was dissing the game, Buck Jenner and Lil Wayne. And then he's got another one he put up with a little clip from the podcast. Obviously, we can't play that. But he says, look, a young fake blood and an old fake blood arguing. And I don't know, at the end of the day, man, like, 40GLOCC don't like this guy. But like I said, I mean, come on, y'all. What is WACK's character speaking on? Once again, guys, this is coming from an internet nerd, okay? But when you do all the math on what you know, WACK's resume is, what he does, what he's continuing to do, his tactics, his antics, no principles. And he's just a grind ball, really, at the end of the day. Right now, 40GLOCC's recently home after doing a bid. I just was interacting with him on Twitter the other day. You know what I'm saying? When he just came home, I was surprised to see him on the timeline. I'm trying to get 40GLOCC on for an interview. So if y'all want to see that, get it. You know what I'm saying? On the gram at 40GLOCC3. Get in his comments. Say, yo, tap in. We want to hear you over on coffee. Maybe we'll get him on a live on the phone. Hopefully. I don't know. But people, now we got Mysonne. He shares this graphic. What's this from? Bossy Addict T. And I believe it's of a WACK100 post. And it says Snoop signed to death row. Snoop Dogg was signed to death row 92 to 98. 6IX9INE was born May 96. Shut the fuck up talking about some ish you know nothing about. And then Wack said 6IX9INE, this ain't New York. Oh, I believe this is an old post. This ain't New York. This is the West, and you ain't gonna attack our OGs with this ish. You see, we got a protocol that says a little dude can't fade a OG. They got little homies and soldiers under them for that. Suge Knight himself don't respect the snitch, and that's what the fuck you are. Keep Snoop Dogg name out your mouth. Play with somebody from your area before you get played with. So yeah, this is must have been when 6IX9INE came home. You know what I mean? So my son's calling him out now. Like this must have been when he was going at it with Snoop. And so Wack was chiming in on that. And then look at the way he done flip-flop now. Like, listen, I get it, y'all. People's opinions on things can change and everything. But come on, man. Like, y'all see what time it is. And then he says, my son said, I'm just saying let's be consistent and real. He a civilian now, Wack? Just stand on what you stand on, bro. Or don't. But stop pretending to be solid. This ish be see-through. These kids following you and Akademiks who hustle you respect is leading these lost kids down a dead-end alley. You do realize this hustle is promoting beefs where kids is dying. You respect that? I'm not going to be quiet and go along to get along and peacefully coexist with suckers on sucker-ish. I believe is way more solid ones. And if not, I'm good with a few hundred of us, real honorable men of integrity against 1,000 of the suckers. I'm trying to save lives, and you running game on these young lost kings for a check. We not the same. So my son puts it out there, man. He shows the old post, and then he says, "Come on, Wack, like you on some bullshit." You know what I mean? Like, stand on what you said. Quit faking the funk. You know, because the other day, just yesterday, Wack was calling my son a fake activist. I said activist. That's some old lean that's discontinued. Calling him a fake activist and saying, you know, he's out there, you know, cashing checks, charging people for speaking engagements and things like that. Like, yo, I think Mice does good work, but that's just my opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But come on, like, we see what time it is with WACK100, y'all. Like, this is some crazy shit, man. It's all about the bag with this man. The manipulation tactics, all the shit he does. You know what I mean? I done showed y'all before. This man he's on some other shit. But hit the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to sub to the channel. We'll be back with some more news later, guys. It's JayCoffeeTalk signing out. Peace.